Today we are explaining about the pronunciation of verbs in their past simple forms.
Specifically, we will be talking about regular verbs. What are regular verbs? Regular verbs are the ones that in their past form are always finished with the letters ed added at the end of the word. But they have different pronunciations depending either if they are voiceless or voiced.
In English, there are two kinds of sounds. One is known as the voiced sounds. Voiced sounds are the ones that make your vocal cords vibrate. It means that when you say it, you produce a real sound. For example, B, G. On the other hand, the voiceless sound are the ones that don't make your vocal cords vibrate. There is not a real sound. For example, the sound of F, K, P.
One of the rules in linguistics is that every vowel in the English language is a voiced sound. And so, what is the sound that goes when the last sound of a word is voiced? The pronunciation of the ed becomes th. We have examples with vowels. Argue, argue. So when you say that you argue with someone in the past, you say argued, argued. Another example, show. In the past, it is showed. And one final example for the vowel sound, allow. So when you say it in the past, it becomes allowed. And there's a lot of voice sounds as well. For example, b, disturb. When you say in the past, it becomes disturbed, disturbed. Then there's another one, grab. Grab becomes grabbed, grabbed. There's also g, drag. You say dragged, dragged. The sound L in the word call. Call becomes called, called. And travel. Travel becomes traveled, traveled. And the sound, in the word dream and perform. When you say dream in the past, you say dreamed, dreamed. And perform, you say performed, performed. In as well. You have explain, explained, and phone, phoned. The sound as well. Wonder, wondered. Order, ordered. V, love, loved. Or move, moved. Then there's the Z sound. An example in the word refuse, refused. And close, closed. There's also the J sound in the word change. Change becomes changed. Or judge. Judge becomes judged. And the final one, the sound th in the word bathe. You say bathed, bathed. Breathe, breathe. You say breathed, breathed. And that's it. That's for the voice sounds. Remember, when the final sound in the word is voiced, the ed in the past will sound like a th.
When the infinitive form of the verb ends in a voiceless sound, it means a sound that doesn't have a real sound. The ed is going to be pronounced as a T. I will make a list of the voiceless sound and their pronunciations in the past simple. F sound, as in stuff, will become stuffed, stuffed. Or for example, cough, as in coughed. K sound, as in cook, cooked. Smoke, smoked. P sound, as in stop, stopped. Or in develop, developed. S sound, as in kiss, kissed. Dance, danced. Sh sound, as in brush, brushed. Push, pushed. And ch sound as in touch, touched, or watch, watched.
What happens when a word finishes with the sound th or t? It has another pronunciation for the past simple, which is id. It will be represented by a letter I and a d. Id. Let's see some examples. With the sound th, you have the word end. On the past, it will be ended. You have also sound, as in sounded. And the final one, the st sound, as in the word start, started, or the word adopt, adopted.
All those rules are not rules, in fact. They are just a pattern that linguists have realized by listening carefully to native speakers pronouncing regular verbs. It means that you do not have to memorize the kinds of sound and the pronunciation the ed must have in each case. You just have to practice and it will sound natural.